Initiate sonic metamorphosis.
Broadcasting from the Millennium Student Center here at the University of Missouri, St. Louis, 1620 AM and online at umsulradio.com. This is UMSL Student Radio, the U.
Okay, hello. There we go. Okay, so hi, and welcome to another fun edition of Most Super Fun Local Show. I am here in the studio with, you guys want to say your name?
Divide the Empire.
Divide the Empire. So yeah, we're trying to make everything together, technical issues and stuff, but so far so good. I'm on a handheld again today, which I'm not used to, so bear with me, but yes. So, in the studio with Divide the Empire, you'll have to excuse us all for being slightly crabby. It is hot as
poop.
Hot. It's very, very hot in here. Umsel did not.
Although I've never felt poop before to actually know the heat, but I would agree that it's somewhere in that vicinity, 98 degrees in here.
There you go. Yeah,
there
get
you
right
go.
up on there. Yeah, there you go. All right, and not break things. Okay, no, it's warm. I guess the university did not look at the weather forecast to know that it was going to be 72 degrees today, but you can definitely tell it's warm in here, so yeah. Anyway, so no, Joe from Divide the Empire hit me up a couple weeks ago, and when I was talking about doing all of the fun stuff with the show, trying to get bands in, and was asked me to come in, and I said sure, and I heard about you guys before. I'm trying to remember what show it was you guys played. It was towards the end of the year at Pops last year. Did you play
We had our CD release, and it was on October 10th, and we did a couple of the Road to Point Fest before that. Made it to the finals last year.
Okay, so it was probably your CD release. I don't know, October, I was really, really busy and running around to a lot of venues, a lot of shows, and I still can't keep them all straight. Like, I'll mix them up all the time.
That's good though, right? So many bands, so many venues, so many live music things to see.
It's amazing what's happening in the scene. I'm really stoked. And that's another thing I'm really happy about, that I'm able to do this here, because, you know, we get away with a little bit more. That's why it's the Super Fun Local Show, because it's fun.
It's fun.
So, but yeah, so you said you guys had your CD release in October, and what have you been doing since then?
Well, I mean, it got cold, so we went right back into the studio because we thought when it's cold, people don't go out as much, plus all the holidays. So we pretty much just went right back into the studio, had minimal shows throughout the winter, and going to pick back up.
Spent some time with family.
Yeah, did all that family stuff that you're forced to do for the
holidays.
Yeah.
Put on some weight. Some pounds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's
Stay warm.
Yeah.
And you guys are out there in like Wright City, right? So you're far.
No, half the band's in Belleville.
Oh, okay.
And half the band's in Winfield. So we rent a place in Bridgeton to practice and do all that kind of stuff.
We meet in the middle.
Yeah, we meet in the middle.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Wright City's our next show next weekend.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, why don't we talk about that real quick? A little bit, and we can always come back to it. But
Cool. Well, we're playing Mikey's Poorhouse in Wright City with Stereo Disarm, who a couple of the members of that band are from another band, Still Line, that we used to play with. So it should be fun. It's the first time playing with them. They're like an acoustic deal with a violinist, and so something a little different. And we're going full rock on that night. So
yeah. No cover, $10 bottomless cups.
Yeah, $10 bottomless cup.
Bottomless cups.
Bottomless cups.
It sounds like it could be.
There's potential for lots of things to happen.
Yeah, either that or they're tricking you and you get in there and there's no bottom on your cup. I thought about that too. I mean, you pay $10 and there's no bottom of the cup. I mean, they still did what they said they were going to do.
Don't give them any ideas.
Makes sense. If I was a business owner, that'd be the route I'd go down.
Keep your marketing ideas to
yourself.
yourself.
I am. No bottom.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're on the radio.
We are on the radio. Oh, hey, she used to teach me English stuff.
Hi, English teacher stuff.
Dr. Staley. Anyway, yep. No, I took a business writing class from her. Here at UMSL, we're all required to take a junior level writing class, and that was the one that I took for my prior major. I used to be a social work major. I no longer major in that field, but anyway.
So you can counsel us musicians?
I mean, not legally.
Not legally? Okay.
Not legally.
On the down low?
Yeah.
On the QT, yeah.
You should make business cards that just says almost counselor.
I'm sorry. You don't want me to be your counselor, I promise. I promise. But no, yeah, anyway, sorry, got off track. But no, so you said Mikey's Poorhouse in Wright City.
Yep, next Saturday.
It's right off the highway. As soon as you get off the second Wright City
The
exit.
second exit, not
Yeah.
the first. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you get off, look over, there's McDonald's, and it's right next to it.
My ex-boyfriend actually lives right across the road from there, so
They got great steaks, too.
I have not been there yet. but-
Cool. And there's a McDonald's if you don't. You know,
Right.
you just wanna
And there's
stay-
like a church 2 doors down, so if you
Not
get a
going
little out of
nowhere.
hand, you
You
can
guys
go clean
live
things
in-
up, yeah.
No.
No.
No, I'm not going in any of those for any reason.
Alrighty, well, why don't we go ahead and play some of your music?
Cool.
Yeah, I like music.
What song do we talk about that would be good to play? I like them all.
Well, we're
Habitual,
going
I
to start
think.
off with this one. Do you want to go ahead and intro it? I mean, it's your song.
Habitual. Wow.
Yeah, this song's called Habitual.
And, I mean, do you guys have this for sale somewhere?
Yeah, everywhere that you can buy music,
And-
it's up.
And dividetheempire.com.
Yeah.
BuyTheEmpire.com.
Yeah, if you love us, you will go and you will buy it directly from us. That way we get the money and not one of the guys that don't
Or
iTunes.
they could come out to one of your shows.
Yeah, you could come to a gig and buy it. That's even better because then we
Hard
can sucker
copy.
you into buying a T-shirt too.
And CD Warehouse.
Oh my
CD
God,
Warehouse,
the
yeah.
drummer's the loudest.
No, he's just talking too close to the mic.
Yeah, don't talk so close to the mic. You're
I
not
am
on the
God.
oak. You're not-
Outside of the mouth.
you're not
Outside
on
of
the
the
oak.
mouth.
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman is God.
Oh, Morgan? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
which you hope for that. I do. I hope for that. I don't want to get there if I do get the opportunity and it's not Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it's
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm done.
So what are you doing here? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Check, please.
We're gonna play some music. This is Habitual by Divide the Empire.
Thank you.
Coming down, never felt this good. Changing things I never understood. No, I'm battling with my conscience every day.
song.
That was.
That
It
was.
was a song. Why don't you tell me about this song of yours? I don't think that
I can hear you.
I can't hear me at all. Like there we go. Ooh, yay. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Well, so that was Habitual. Was it written about anything in particular?
Yeah.
Addiction.
It was written about, heroin is taking over the world right now.
Yes,
And
heard.
from friends and family and other people, everybody has somebody that they know that's either gone through it or passed away from it and those kind of things. So that was my experience, my vision to, do that. He gave me a good platform, that opening riff, and then from there it just was a freestyle that ended up coming out, and it worked well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got lucky too. When we went into the studio, I had said I wanted to maybe play violin on the keyboards, and instead we hired a cellist. I don't know where he was from. He was from St. Louis, right?
He's a law student, but he was a second chair for the symphony.
Yeah, for the St. Louis Symphony. So
Okay.
yeah, he came in, did some tracks for
Dave
us.
Arado.
Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty much just a song about addiction, and the chorus is them showing my bruises. Pretty much just saying I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. From you can take it hypothetically from the bruises you get, or the just the life
The lifestyle,
changing
yeah.
things that happen from it. So
It's really sad. I don't know, but it's definitely something that is very prevalent in our scene as well. I think a lot of people that are really creative people have issues with addiction.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, everybody knows somebody.
yeah,
I know more than a few. I'm sure we all do. So it's a really sad thing, but
It's sad that a lot of that comes from such a dark place. You go back, Edgar Allan Poe was a morphine addict. You got Hendrix, you got all these people that are so passionate, and that it comes from such a dark place sometimes that it burns out too quick.
right. Well, I mean, it's definitely
Scott Weiland,
yeah. Or Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
yeah. I mean, the list could. I mean,
It's forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many.
I was just listening
But-
to Sublime on my
Oh, my
way from
goodness.
work, and there was I don't remember the song was called Garden Grove. It was off 40 Ounces to Freedom, and he was singing about his dog, and then he says, "I'm getting bored with life, sticking needles in my arm." So
all
I mean,
over the place.
even yeah, I mean,
I was talking about
you know,
Not an Act by Cage Choice just right before the show with a friend saying I used to karaoke that song. That's another song about heroin.
yeah,
So it's around. I know one of the cool things that's going on in St. Louis coming up is not directly related, but close enough when you're coming to talking about addiction, which addiction is mental illness in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it is.
It's fact. But it's not my opinion. It is fact. But one of the things We Are United is having their birthday bash, and they are donating all the that's going to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide or some American Suicide
Suicide.
Foundation, and then. Pacing Infamy has a friend that passed away. They raise money for that organization, team, something off the top of my head, I don't know what it is, but they raise money for that. So that's, I know when I was talking to Jordan, he said, that was another thing that was kind of like an underlying theme because we all do know somebody. So
yeah. Well, and who better to get involved since musicians and creative, whatever artists of any kind are the ones that suffer a lot from this the most. What better way to have it than to bands to step forward and say, hey, look, we're right here at the forefront with you.
Right.
We'll help you out if your family won't, or if you've burned all those bridges,
Right.
those kind of things.
So that's something really cool if anybody has been touched by that or wants to contribute in any way. That information's all on Pop's website, on Facebook, but I believe that's going to be on April 2nd. He's having his big,
Cool.
We Are United 1 year birthday party.
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing. You said you guys got your show on next weekend.
Yeah, next Saturday.
February 23rd?
20,
wait, no.
What is that, the 27th?
27th. I'm
27th,
sorry.
my bad.
Saturday the 27th, yeah.
And then we have our local networking night. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Yeah, Jordan asked us to play.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, we got the show the next day, and it was or the night before.
Okay.
So
well,
we won't be able to make it. But,
you could always just come.
well, yeah.
And I'm a part of the show, so I'm kind of promoting it as well because I will be there to sign up other bands for this super fun local show that broadcasts live from the Millennium Student Center at Unsel. Woo! Yeah, there's going to be if there's a submissions email that you can send everything to, which I have a copy of that I can get to people. If you they'll have a list of everybody that's already in bands. They'll get a special bracelet, so they'll have like discounted drinks and reduced entry fees. There are a bunch of bands playing on the bill. There's going to be, when it gets warmer, if it takes off, he's talking about doing like gear swaps and stuff. If anybody's trying to do that, like in person, we can do that out on the patio. I'm going to have a table to sign up. I know Shane Presley from Rock Paper Podcast is going to have a sign up table.
Sugar Shane.
He is, I'm telling you what, he is just a doll.
Yeah, we love him.
And I'm actually recording with him earlier in that day. I'm going to be on Rock Paper Podcast.
Yeah.
I know.
Where were we, number 122?
122.
122.
Podcast number 122.
It was a fun night.
I'm nervous. I'm not used to being the one that is being interviewed.
He makes it really easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fun.
Good. But, yeah, so, I don't know. What about other local acts that you guys you like here in St. Louis?
Oh, man, there's so many.
Well, we talked. I'm fangirling on Skyburnt White right now.
That's right. Why
Yeah.
don't we talk about that a little bit? We got,
I'm geeking on them guys right now. I met Mario at a Maiden Wave show out there at Mikey's. Just briefly talked to him, and then we chatted a little bit on Facebook, and I talked a little bit to Gabe. And I think I'd like to try to do something with them guys soon, set up a show and get something together. We're talking about it, so we'll see if something comes to pass now.
hopefully. I mean, and
Great harmonies, great vocals.
They are, and I mean, they were a band way back, and like something. I think for a minute they started, or it was a different project that was Gabe's, and I don't really know the story there, but I know like 07, 08 maybe,
Okay.
maybe a little before, and that came past that just recently here in the last like 6 months they got the ball rolling again, and it's really picked up momentum. I saw them. Their CD release out in St. Clair. I grew up in St. Clair.
Oh,
And,
country girl.
Well, I mean, I'm in Fenton, so
Oh.
but I drove.
Eh.
It was
Chrysler girl.
It was yeah. I drove a Scion, but no, it was a trip out to St. Clair for that show, and it was actually, we talked about that last on the when Apollo's Daughter was in, because Lacey fell mid-set off a life box at that show. She's fine. And it's funny now, but yeah, it was New Lingo, Apollo's Daughter, and Skyburnt White. And that's the first time I saw them back, and since then, and then they're blowing up. I know they've got a show at America's Tavern coming up. They've got a show at Pops on, I want to say it's like April.
That one at America's Tavern, they're actually filming a video, and
Yeah.
you get to be a part of it if you just go down there and hang out with them.
And that's the 23rd. Do you remember the date?
25th.
5th. Okay, yes. Go to America's Tavern. It's free.
26th.
26th?
Yeah, because they're the 26th, we're the 27th, and then you guys are the 28th.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you got 3 shows that weekend. Come out, like, be a part of the scene. And
Yeah,
then-
support all 3 of them.
Yes, always. Or you could do what I do.
And bring money. Cash. Nobody takes credit card.
Checks.
For no checks either. No debit or link cards or any
Don't
of
you
that
have one of them
stuff.
square
I'm not
things?
trading you. Every time we play hippie concerts, like the big hippie festivals and stuff, especially me and him, everybody tries to trade us a CD for a sandwich, And I'm sorry I can't pay my mortgage with a sandwich.
Trade them for some deodorant.
Exposure. It's exposure, right?
Yeah.
Do it for the exposure.
You should give it to
You
them.
can't, and patchouli oil does not cover up bathing. I want to let you know
We throw in
this.
deodorant
Maybe a
and a
lack
razor.
of bathing?
Yeah.
When we
Something.
play hippie shows, we have a CD pack that has a razor and some deodorant.
Yeah.
Maybe some
They're
mouthwash.
care packets for the hippies.
We just sell a CD with that package.
I mean, my mom was a hippie and she doesn't smell bad.
No,
Yeah.
not all of them do.
I don't understand that at all. 3 shows in a row and when we're right into hippies,
Where's
I'm
Gilbert
sorry.
Gottfried when you need
Okay,
him?
so Skyburnt White.
What's going on?
Skyburnt White are not hippies.
No.
They're very nice, clean smelling gentlemen.
Yes.
And they have
Great hygiene on them
this
guys.
great song called Afterglow that Joe has been super duper fangirling about.
Yes.
So why don't we go ahead and listen to that? What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Afterglow by Skyburnt White, and we will be back in a minute.
Excuse me, my apologies. Go out to you to take a seat. I wasn't ready to take on all things. 'Cause all you do is take just wake up one day and talk me gone. I'll never hurt you again. No, no. Sell me, I didn't buy it, and I'm still playing all the same games. I'm just winning and you're lying when you're saying you don't care. It's a little too late for that now, isn't it? I'm gonna run away fast as I can. I'll leave everyone behind. I won't say anything. You'll just wake up one day and I'll be gone. Finally, don't miss me. I won't hurt anymore. Oh, 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 oh. Don't they did want to tell you that it's time? I see it coming, I never can. And all I'm doing is giving back. Taking all of you that it's time. I see it coming, I never can. And all they did was to take that it's time. I see it coming, I never can. Baby, all I'm doing is giving back.
Well,
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Thanks, Joe. Thank Joe. That was Joe's.
That was your pick, huh?
that was
his
my pick. Yeah.
Yeah, all the studio tracks that we're playing today, with the exception of one, were songs that were sent in, basically
name of
requested
it?
by you, or actually, yeah, that was Skybird White with Afterglow. I didn't even load mine, which is good because we may run out of time.
That's weird because I almost called my last band Burnt Toast. And that would have been really cool. Buttered burnt toast was.
Did it leave a bad taste in people's mouths?
Most of the time, yeah. Yeah.
Real gritty.
Yeah.
Oh,
gritty.
man. Okay, well, speaking of gritty, why don't you guys play a song for me? I don't know if it's gonna be gritty or not. That was a bad transition, but hey, I'm still a student.
Well, no, I mean that's cool. That's cool. We the last CD that we did that came out is called Three Winners Volume 1, in which there's going to be 3 volumes of it, and this was the first song off of that one. Yeah, first single off of that one. So.
Alrighty, well, get ready to play. I'm gonna turn my mic off, and I've got my tech here taking over the board, so you sound all good and pretty.
Taking the board.
See how it goes.
The song's called Wait.
it seems like sometimes I'm just running through the dreams inside my head. Oh, and all I see, all these hands in front of me. Well, I've been holding weight, but it's slowly slipping down to the floor. Yeah. Well, I had control, but I don't have control anymore, no. So when the seams break, I won't care anymore, no I won't. I'll push right through your life, even up the score, and I'll find you circle around again, oh, again, when you throw your weight around. So I'll admit it now, baby, I'll admit it now, maybe I was wrong. But my stubborn soft desire helped, it kept us moving strong. I was holding back, but I'm not holding back anymore. No, no, you've only got one life, so I ain't wasting mine anymore. So when the seams break, I won't care anymore. No, no, I will not. I push right through your lies and even though the score, and I'll find you circle around and oh, and babe, you throw your weight around, you might find you get what you need. Yeah. When you throw your weight around, you might find you get what you need. What you need is right in front of you and me. Yeah. Circle around again, yeah. You throw your weight around, oh, and you throw your weight around.
I don't have headphones on. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Am I broke? Oh.
God.
Well, you stole my headphones, Pat.
Now you're at a real good level, though.
No, really, you're at a lot better level now that you don't have your headphones on.
Okay. Well, then I'll just keep them off, I guess. That's the way you radio. Sure. Anyway.
Here you go.
I like to radio with no headphones on. I just swing it.
Safe radio.
No snare in my headphones. No, anyway.
I said, I'm sorry, Mama. Snare. I have
I
no
had to
snare.
clean out my entire everything. Not just
One
my
day I was
closet.
walking by with a Walkman on and I caught a guy giving me an awkward eye, struggling him up in the parking lot, but it's dark at night. Pardon me trying to park a Dodge when I'm...
Slow down so we don't get copyright violations or
Yeah,
anything.
none of that.
We're not paying money to do. But speaking of funny stuff, while you were singing that and he was on the board, I was over here by this giant stack of CDs. And this caught my eye. because I have this. This is the Bella Charades All Friends No Fans CD, which they were a local pop punk band. Really cool. So I opened it up and started looking at it. That's not the CD that's in there. The CD that's in the La Bella Charade case is America's Favorite Millennium Dance Party from 1999, featuring Genie in a Bottle, Mambo No. 5, We Like to Party, Summer Girls, Larger Than Life, I Need to Know, You Drive Me Crazy, The Hardest Thing, Smile, and I Drive Myself Crazy.
Was the one?
Is that K-Tel?
No, but Mambo No. 5, is that the dude that
The
says all
Lou
the
Bega.
girls' names?
Yeah.
Yeah, really. That song was terrible.
All of those songs are terrible.
What's Genie in a Bottle?
That Christina Aguilera song?
It's a gift.
Huh.
That's NSYNC, Christina Aguilera, 98 Degrees. I think Ricky Martin is one of
Really?
those songs. Yeah,
I don't know any of these songs other than
Your
the
tech
Mambo
just tried to
No.
give
5.
me a Yoko Ono CD.
he tries to give every band that CD. It never works,
I'm gonna
obviously.
take her eventually.
Nobody wants
I
it.
could sing her. There's probably no copyright there, right? Nobody knows what she's saying.
Well, okay, you could say the same thing about Dylan, though. And, I mean, there's definitely copyrights. Dylan.
Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can understand what he's saying. He always talks.
He
like
wrote
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Must be some kind of way out of here.
I got nothing.
You do better than Fallon, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Why do you guys have this?
I don't know.
Millennium Dance Party, for those of you that are out there. This is a terrible CD. Don't get
My
it.
question is, why is it in the La Bella Charade case?
Yeah, which means that you have to find this CD case to locate that CD.
Well, I have the CD very accessible in my car because Sweat into the 80s is one of my very favorite songs, and that is on this CD. But, yeah, this was the first local show I went to, like, after I decided, like, it's in years. They're like an 8-year stretch was the CD release for the CD after this. So
Were you frozen in carbonite for those 8 years that you didn't go?
I wasn't very happy with what was going on in the scene.
Too much country music?
No.
Spandex?
No. Just
Lack of spandex?
competition in politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Community, not competition.
Yeah. It really is all about community. Like, I could care. Like, the only thing is that, you know, don't expect me to wear leather pants. You know, I'm going to totally, and I'm going to respect people from now on that wear vests that are in bands.
Did
I'll
you
be
ever
fine
see
with
that
it.
episode of Friends where Ross wears the leather
Yeah.
pants?
Yeah, and he couldn't hardly get out of them. It was so
So
sweaty.
he made a paste out of the glue and the powder, or the glue out of the powder and the lotion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said don't.
Well, what about your leather Speedo?
No.
No? Oh.
No, I think it would be better to have all wetsuits on stage.
All wetsuits.
All wetsuits, yeah.
With Uggs?
Those, no.
No Uggs.
No, those,
Crocs.
Crocs, yeah, the real ugly shoes with the holes in them.
Wetsuits and Crocs. That sounds like a fantastic music video.
Yeah, and you'd be comfortable. And if anybody throws any water on stage, you won't get wet, you know?
Well, Crocs have holes in them.
So your feet will get wet. Those lights are what's so hot in here. You better rub this genie in a bottle. It's those. I could cook
That was-
marshmallow. If I had a stick with a marshmallow, I could cook a marshmallow over that light right there.
They stole them out of somebody's hedges.
That's what your problem is. That's
They
the
stole those
whole-
out of somebody's hedges in Florida.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Let's not continue that. They might.
So it's kind of cool. You guys look like you're broadcasting out of a mall.
At the food cart.
Yeah, it does. It reminds me of
That's
the
the
food
food
court.
cart here.
This is second. This is
Where's the
second person
Sbarro's
that said
at?
this recently. We don't have we have a Pizza Hut.
A Hot
Oh, that's
Topic?
cool. And I know you guys got a U.S. bank too.
We sure do.
That's my favorite bank. They're open on Sundays. That's a musician's bank. It really is, because we get paid a lot, and then you
You
can't
get paid a lot?
You can't
Not
cash
doing
it.
Where are
music.
you playing?
Not doing music.
Okay.
Day
Cool.
jobs.
Yeah.
All right. I was confused.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what we get. No, okay, well then we must be one of the lucky ones then, because
I was
bands
just
aren't
joking.
getting paid.
No, yeah.
If there's bands out there that aren't getting paid, you come talk to me. We're going to help you out. We'll get you at least
that was
$1 per member before you leave.
it,
Should always make
I've got
something.
enough to hit the dollar menu
Yeah.
on the way home.
You should always be able to get a McChicken on the way home after a show.
all of the McChickens, all of them. It's an inside joke. Don't worry.
All of the McChickens?
All of the McChickens.
I will take all of the chickens, please.
With the man fries.
Yeah.
Man fry.
Yeah, can I tell you a good fun story real quick about our drummer?
Sure. What's up?
Okay, this is great. So he every time he goes through the drive-through and orders, they say, "Okay, ma'am, that'll be $8-something or whatever. Please pull through." And he told me one day, he's like, "That really bothers me that they always call me ma'am."
Does it bother you?
It bothers me a little.
But he's just very light spoken. So our bass player in our other band told us, he's like, just when you go through, tell him, I want a man fry, a man double cheeseburger, and a man Coke. The only sad part is at the very end of it, they're going to be like, all right, ma'am, that's $8.49. Please go through.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. And it's just the soft-spoken thing. Like, that's why I said it would always, it shows, no, you know, and luckily enough, we're all older, so we don't have to worry too much about confrontation, you know, and brawling as it used to be, you know. But I always said I would love somebody to try and mess with our drummer, you know, at a show, because he'd be like, you don't mess with me. You don't get beat up. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
by the rest of the band,
triple
maybe. Like, I'm looking at the size comparison between the three, and I think the band's the one that's got you.
Yeah, we definitely got him. But I would love, though, for him to be the first one to get messed with, just so I could mow somebody over and be like, you don't mess with my lady.
What'd you call him?
I got you, baby. You eat your man fry.
Yeah, you go eat your man fry.
On that note,
I feel like I should have brought a do-rag. I had one of those. I don't look good
did you
at
just
it.
call my scarf a do-rag?
Well, what is it?
It's a scarf. It's a handkerchief. Basically, long story short
kerchief.
is I cut my hair into a mohawk. Or I didn't. I had my hair cut into a mohawk in like late October, and I'm now trying to grow it out of said mohawk. So 90% of the time, I either have a scarf or a beanie.
So you're
on.
going through the strange period, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my entire life is a strange period, but
That's all right. My
Era
wife finally made me get rid of my beard because it was coming to a point where I would wake up in the morning and it'd all be over here. You know what I mean? Like, I sleep funny, so it was like I looked like I was in like a wind whipping race or something. And she's
there's
like,
still some beard on you there.
yeah, but it was long.
Don't break my stuff.
They don't need that.
Don't break
What
my
was his name again?
Patrick.
You're doing a great job standing up there and not turning this off. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, Pat's my tech. He does a fantastic job of teching.
I like that it's a G.I. Joe / Star Wars combo shirt. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often, you know?
To be fair, my girlfriend got it for me last night.
So is that Han Jolo?
So,
Shout out to Kara.
yeah. So,
Say woo, Kara. That's your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
okay, good going. That's your ex-girlfriend? She got your shirt?
No. It's still
Still.
current girlfriend.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
yeah,
And it's
so
okay for your ex-girlfriend to get you a shirt, too. They're just shirts.
Is that
You tell
girl-
her that, you know?
She's in Texas.
Your ex-girlfriend or your girlfriend now?
You're from Texas?
Oh, you're from Texas.
What part?
South.
Buda?
Oh,
The deep south.
Are you from Buda, Texas?
Go?
Buda. It's right next to Austin.
Nah, go, yeah.
I,
I'm
I,
from deep south Texas.
I just went
Like
there.
El
Deep
Paso?
Ellum?
Like
what
El
they say,
Paso,
Deep
Texas?
Ellum, or what is it?
In the valley.
So do you not like Pace Picante sauce then?
New York City!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
I just went to the South by Southwest.
Oh, how was it?
Not last year, year before. It was cool.
Is that the one everybody got run over at?
Yeah, I was there. In fact, we had just left like an hour before that.
Oh,
my
so you
my
didn't
brother,
get-
my
you didn't get hit
brother-in-law's a
by a car.
cop down there, so he got to tell me all the cool, gruesome stories. It's awesome.
Nice.
I mean, it's not awesome what happened, but it's cool to be able to hear from the inside. you
Yeah,
know?
no, I understand completely. We're still, me and a couple of the other DJs here all have a class together at 9:30 a.m. And I missed it yesterday because I was hungover from going to count it the night before. But apparently there was like a huge, like crazy fight in this class. And we all four of us happened to be absent that day. We all missed it. And we're all trying to find out what the heck happened.
What was the class?
Media theory.
Media theory,
That
and a
is-
big fight broke
And
out.
it's an election year, so that explains. It's media theory in an election year. Of course, there's going to be
Must be a lot of Bernie Sanders voters in there.
God. You know we're never going to be able to release this, right? Like, it's not a thing.
I
Why?
mean,
Why,
okay.
what's wrong with
so,
Bernie Sanders?
The views.
Reel
and
it back in. Reel it back
I'm gonna
in.
do it right now. The views and opinions expressed in this interview are not necessarily the views of Umzel Radio, the U, Simpa, or anybody else that has anything to do with this organization at all whatsoever. We're safe.
Just our drummer,
Yeah,
What's your drum?
just what? What's your full name again?
Keith Manfry.
Keith Manfry.
Man, right. All right.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, he actually got waves back. Most of the time, people just.
Well, I
keep
look like
on
a fat John Cusack, though. Everybody gets all confused. They think that I was the guy from High Fidelity. It's not me.
I love that movie.
It's all right. I actually was playing a show at a place called Lori's in Edwardsville one time, and this drunk girl came up, This was one of my best experiences. She came up and she's like, you guys are real good. And you kind of look like John Cusack, if he let himself go. And then she tried to pay, and then she said, I want to hear some Bon Jovi. And I said, well, we don't play any Bon Jovi. And she's like, well, for $20 you will. And she threw it in our tip jar thing. So I just told the guy that was running the show there that she was trying to sell herself to me, and they escorted her out. So I feel better now knowing that I didn't have to play her stupid song. I kept the $20.
Well, I was saying, what just spend the $20 on?
What did we? Probably
Security?
gas. It's just probably gas. Yeah.
Gas works.
The same night about Jameson.
Oh yeah, same night for that too. So we had a guy come up that really liked us, and he's like, "I want to buy all you guys a shot." Pointed to every one of us on stage. He goes, "Jameson, Jameson, Jameson," and we just nod. And he gets to Keith, and he goes, "Jameson," and he goes, "No, I'm Keith." So that just goes to show. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, so he just
So
no, I'm Keith.
There's lots
I don't know Jameson at all. I've never met him.
I have lots of names.
Yeah. The great part is that none of us drink, so I can understand. I mean, like I occasionally do, but I mean, there's really no drinking in the band, so.
No sex in the champagne room?
No, I mean, like we just don't drink,
Yeah, I know that was a bad joke. Never mind, just keep going.
And I know with the champagne room,
it.
you want to be able to air this, right? Your hat's on inside out. You like the string sticking out like that?
Word, G.
That's cool. We're in a strange place right now. This is Randy with Divide the Empire. Coming you from live UMSL campus.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, we're not in Kansas.
The Millennium Student
We're
Center.
hanging out at the Millennium Student Center right next to the food court.
Subway.
And
shout out to the dude in the info booth that told us which way to go.
I would say, didn't you guys get lost in Ferguson on the way here?
Yeah, we did.
We didn't get lost in Ferguson. We just took a special visit before we came to see you. I was looking for Quick Trip. I couldn't. All I wanted was one of them.
I know.
All you wanted was a Pepsi?
churro.
No, them taquito things. They got those. I love those. They give me indigestion, but it's the only place you can get them is the cheesy taquito.
They need to get a Quick Trip in Ferguson.
Yeah. They have one in
I
Bridgeton.
think they had one. It may have burned down, though.
Oh, did they?
Did it really?
I didn't hear it. Really?
Yep.
Huh.
I was...
Well, that's cool.
That's
I mean, it's
the
not
true
cool,
story.
but...
No. They did have
I mean, why
one.
couldn't it have been like... Then they should rebuild like a 7-Eleven there because they have the best little sandwiches.
Circle K?
No, 7-Eleven, the home of the Slurpee, man. Do they still have Slurpees?
Big Gulp.
They do
They still have Slurpees. That's got to be, 30 years of Slurpee. They should have a thing for that with the puppy.
Birthday.
30-year
The
Slurpee
30 years
anniversary.
Slurpee, the big gulp. You don't remember that in the 80s? Was the most awesome thing with the straw with the little spoon that didn't work at the end. You know what I mean?
They still have it.
I know, but they don't work. Like you'd think after 30 years they'd go, "Hey Tim, the design plan on this straw, this spoon thing, I'm snipping it off. We're not going to use it anymore." And then his project manager would,
Speaking of troublesome straws.
Yeah.
Troublesome.
Troublesome is
Hey, I didn't get to pick
a song that somebody picked. I thought that was
Our Sam Elliott lookalike bass playing motorcycle.
the one that
guy.
would motorcycled his way out of the interview.
Yeah,
I love him to death, man.
Alright.
He sounds just like Eeyore.
Well, so
I picked the song.
Troublesome.
What is it called?
Troublesome by Copperview.
I picked Troublesome by Copperview. Thank God you didn't pick Yesterday.
well, I'm actually really glad. Joe saved me on this one because he told me last night that was the Keith's pick or whatever crap his name is. Right? Nick, Keith?
We call
you're
him Papa.
I'm man fried.
Yeah.
Man Fry picked
Man.
something else.
Okay, that's on here, and that's why we're getting ready to start playing these songs because we only have 15 minutes left. But Troublesome by Copperview, I couldn't find it. I looked on iTunes, I looked on Bandcamp, I looked on their actual Facebook page, which is there, and you can press play, but you cannot download it, you cannot
broke
purchase
up,
it.
so.
So yeah, I know. I saw Pat Gibson's in that band, and he's now in another band. So yeah, but Joe
I played
had
with
it.
Copperview. I played a show with
Joe
him.
had it and sent it to me, so now I can play it by
He's
request.
sued for piracy over here.
Well, no, because they're going to get credit for playing it. They'll get paid for it. That's what Spinatron's
Yeah.
for. That's what Spinatron's for.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get back to you. You just put on my flash drive. But anyway, yeah, so this is Troublesome by Copperview, and we will be back with the shenanigans here shortly with Divide the Empire from broadcasting live from Millennium Student Center at UMSL Radio. This is me, blah, yeah.
Me blah ya.
Take your filthy hands Take your little words that fail to make much sense. Put your money where your mouth is with your overconfidence. I'm tired of your bullshit now, I got plenty of my own. So troublesome, but your time will come. Keep it all from everyone. I don't need a reason, no, when you don't have a rhyme. I'm tired of these feelings and your so perfect time. So come at me with all you got, and when you lose, forgive me not. Well, it's troublesome, but your time has come. Keep it all from everyone. Wake up, ready for the fallout. Too late, looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Wake up, ready for the fallout. It's too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Tell me what you're thinking now, just tell me what you need. An awful lot of arrogance and bullshit up your sleeve. I'll tell you once, I'll tell you again. You can come at me, but you'll never win. It's troublesome, but your time will come. Keep it all from everyone. And I don't have a reason why you do the things you do. And I don't think you understand the hate I hold for you. Come at me and take your shot. It's my advice, bring all you got. Cause it's troublesome, but your time has come. Keep it all from everyone. Wake up, ready for the fallout. It's too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Wake up, ready for your fallout. It's too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Wake up, ready for your fallout. It's too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Wake up, ready for your fallout. It's too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. Wake up, ready for the fallout. Too late, you're looking for a handout. It's troublesome, I know, to live within your life show. It's troublesome, it's troublesome, living in your life show.
Alrighty, so that was "Troublesome" by Copperview. We were having some little chit chats in between there, and they just told me the funniest story that I really want them to repeat because I seriously I belly laughed at this one, which I have all show, but another belly laugh. So why don't you go ahead and tell me they were playing a festival. I'll start it out with that.
Yeah,
they were playing a festival show.
We were playing a festival, and what was it? It wasn't last year before last. 2014. Yeah, it was cool. You know, it was a big Budweiser stage. All the roadies helping, everybody doing their thing. So it was a big, nice show for us. And we played. We thought we killed it. I remember I had a good fever that day, and the person came up to give us our payment at the end, and just wanted to let us know that they loved every Godsmack song that we played, which I just took the money and laughed. And walked away wondering what this person was thinking because we didn't play one cover song the entire 2 hours that we were on stage.
They sound like Godsmack.
So, yes,
apparently. I don't think you sound like Godsmack.
No, not unless Godsmack had a baby with Matchbox 20, maybe with a little live thrown in there, you know. So
Michael McDonald.
Yeah, with some Mikey McDonald. There'd be a whole lot in our cesspool of band.
Is it a cesspool?
Yeah, I would consider it a cesspool. Yeah, because it takes a whole lot of to make it work. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. That's actually fair. That's a fair observation. But no, I know I've not been the only one laughing. We were just checking the Facebook, and
Jimmy and Michelle from Jimmy does Over the Top News.
Over the Moon News. Right?
Over the Moon News.
Yeah, Over the Moon News. Jim McCleary, man.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
he and Michelle apparently are finding the show quite humorous. I am as well. I mean, I've got.
We love you guys.
I gotta redo my makeup before I leave because man, besides for sweating, I've had tears from laughing.
Some people like that though, streaky makeup.
Alice Cooper.
Yeah. That's only in those videos that you watch.
Yeah.
Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm too young for that. We'll pretend.
This was written on some shelves today. I thought it was funny.
No, but anyway, so yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. We did have one more song we're gonna play by Search Parties, but I'm sorry, we're not going to have time for that. The DJ after me, Queen Lucy, is having a John Hughes tribute set in honor of his birthday.
Ooh.
So yesterday was John Hughes' birthday, so all of her songs that she's going to play are going to be songs from John Hughes movies, so if anybody wants to... I asked her, I told her she has to play If You Leave. Like, you know, the Pretty in Pink song, OMD, yeah, like hopefully she does. But yeah, no, that, if anybody that is listening wants to stay tuned, you'll hear a lot of really cool 80s songs and maybe some Christmas songs, because John Hughes did Home Alone.
Bender, I got you for 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Is that her sitting out there?
It sure is.
I'm gonna blow my face on the window and make my cheeks puff out. You ready?
Your headphones there.
You might be.
You're strapped.
I got headphones on right now. I can't do it.
Isn't she lucky?
I might do it on the way out.
Isn't she lucky? Anyway, speaking of the way out, we got to get to getting. So I want.
To watch you push buttons and stuff.
Oh, it's real easy, so you can. But that's the easiest part of radio is pushing the buttons. Talking's hard, at least for me. So.
Well, you're doing good.
Thanks.
You got tiny feet.
I wear a size 4 in men's shoes.
That's awesome.
I'm a little girl.
It's probably super easy to find shoes then.
I wear 6 in female shoes.
I just noticed. I couldn't help it. She had real little feet.
I have little hands too.
Come back to us, man.
Hey, she's getting ready to push buttons, man. You're messing the whole thing up.
Give me your hand.
Yeah,
I'm an adult woman.
that's cool.
They're little. Anyway,
That's a
okay.
man fry.
So this has been another edition of Most Super Fun local show with Divide the Empire. Thank you guys, Joe, Keith, and
3/4 of Divide the Empire.
what the crap is your name again?
My name's Randall.
That's right.
Randall.
I wanted to say Randy, and I thought I was gonna be wrong.
Randall Cletus.
Okay, thanks for coming in.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for the T-shirt you gifted me. I will make sure to wear that next week when I have. I want to say a Part of Heart is going to be in the studio with me, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check my schedule. But until then, we're going to leave you with one more song of yours. Would you like to?
Which one is it?
Glimpse.
Oh, cool.
So, is it a good song? You like it?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have spent money
This
recording
band doesn't suck.
We did spend money recording.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that one's a good one. It made the cut. We went into the studio and recorded that one. So I'm going to say that this one here is a pretty decent song. We hope you like it.
Alrighty, and this is Glimpse by Divide the Empire. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you for being awesome.
Thank you.
I try.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for thanking me. Oh, just love and appreciation all around. Alrighty,
And we
so.
want to thank you, too.
Oh, yes, thanks to Pat for teching and not sucking most of the show.
He filmed our okay side, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the only side we
hiding
filmed
behind
from.
you, so I'm cool.
All right, I'm going to play this song so poor Queen Lucy can play her
Play it.
John Hughes set. All right, this is Glimpse. See you guys next week.
Bye.